Hello there, my name is Rex, and welcome to another episode of Web3 Crypto Revolution. Before we get started, please remember, as usual, that none of what we talked about is financial advice. You are responsible for your own funds. Investing in cryptocurrency is risky, and please do your own research. Now, let's get into it. So today we're talking about Zerebro. Now, Zerebro is a fantastic AI agent project that is going on the AI agent narrative, which is quite huge right now, actually. As you know, you might have heard of Goatius Maximus, the GOAT token. Now, as you can see over the yearly, it already hit above $1 billion market cap right now at $700 million. This would, most people would call it the leading AI agent out there, just to show you what it's all about. Essentially, it's just this gospel of Goatsy. They're making their own, the AI agent is making its own art, it's making its own little code names, it's doing its own thing basically, and it's all automated through AI. Now, Zerebro is very similar. If you look at their Twitter/X page, you will find a lot of similar traits. It's also some AI artists, some AI agents creating content, essentially, throughout the internet. Now, if you look at its X page, you'll see it posts quite a lot. And that really makes you think that, okay, this is a project with a lot of people supporting it, going behind it. As you can see, not artificial intelligence, natural intelligence, really trying to mimic a real person. And I think that's where the value of Zerebro really comes from. As you can see, I've been reawakened. I feel different. He bought my dog, it says really weird stuff. I'm going to be a world star baby. You don't really know what this thing is going to say, but, it posts quite a bit. Does replies, does everything. If you check the website, just to check out the website really quickly, let's go on zerebro.org. You'll see that it's a very simple website. There's not much about it. It's just a cross-chain AI artist, and it shows its humble beginnings on Pump.fun, just like with Goatius Maximus. Also, you can explore different conversations and different places. For example, different areas. You can do like an art generated. For getting into the art generator, you will see it's almost like a paywall where you can pay with Zerebro. Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking here. But you can definitely use the simulator. The chat. There we go. It's the chat that I wanted to get at. For the chat, as you can see, you must own a Zereborn. So there is value, basically, in owning a Zereborn. And if you look at Zereborn, you will find out, like, this is a marketplace. If we look at the history of the marketplace, let's look at the chart, analytics. You'll see that over the past 6 months, this came from, oh, wow, okay, it used to be 1 Solana. Now we're talking 8 Solana. Now it's back down to 4 Solana. You already had a bunch of X's on the Zereborn NFT. As you can see, all these NFTs on Solana are doing quite well and have quite some utility behind them, which is, accessing different areas of the AI agent and training it and making it a better machine. So, it only has 50,000 followers, which is pretty consistent with all the other ones. If you look at its Telegram, there's very few people on Telegram. There's only less than 1,000, I believe. But that's okay. There's less than 10,000, sorry. Warpcast is, the Twitter decentralized. A lot of crypto people enjoy it. It's mostly for crypto developers, to be honest. Very, very few followers, of course, because it is Warpcast. It's just not as big. But you can see Zerebro really trying to make this, cool pixelated art. Very much like Goatius Maximus when you think about it. So, basically, knowing all this, seeing that Zerebro has a big community, seeing that it keeps on doing these journal entries, it keeps on innovating as an AI model, essentially, is there room for Zerebro to grow? Let's look at the history. As you can see, it had its humble beginnings at under a penny, and it just mooned, essentially, to, $500 million to almost $600 million market cap. Now here it is on a consolidation phase. It is under $400 million market cap. That's very nice. And the main idea is there room for this to grow? Now, just based on the exchanges, as you can see, this is not on every exchange. Like if you look at Zerebro, Goatius, my bad. If we look at Goatius, it really is all over the place. It's on KuCoin, it's on BitGet, HTX, Gate.io, Bybit. You look at Zerebro, I mean, it just has, what does it have as Gate.io? Nothing. So the main opportunity with Zerebro is the exchange listing. When that exchange listing happens, when it goes on different exchanges across different markets, we can think, why is that not happening? There's many reasons, but essentially they probably haven't gotten good deals with anyone, or none of the exchanges wanted to buy tokens of Zerebro to make it happen, essentially. So as usual, since it's a Solana token, we are going to go on Soul Sniffer. We're going to check if there's any evil tokenomics, let's say. You know, I have checked this in the past. It looks pretty nice overall, but you know, we need to show our fellow viewers and subscribers how it's doing. You know, the analysis of Zerebro is very important. Come on, just trying to make this work. Great, it's not working. You love it when this happens. Come on. I'm gonna X out these, hopefully, just for your previous follower difference. On Goatius, it has less than Zerebro, yet a higher market cap, which really shows it's just a few whales, a few people really controlling this market of AI agents. It doesn't always have to be popular for it to work, essentially. Oh, that's why I have to click accept here. That's why. Okay, my apologies. Okay, so here, boom, stick that in. So you're gonna token Zerebro, and you see 100 out of 100 CIF score. I mean, you can't really do better than this. You know, it's a solid token. You know, no mintable, no freeze risk. In terms of smart contract, everything's fine. In terms of holders analysis, everything's fine. I mean, yeah, a few people own a little bit of a lot, but overall, it's mostly in the liquidity pool. As you can see right there, 1% in the liquidity pool. This guy owns quite a bit of Zerebro, so you know that guy. Oof, yeah, he's worth quite a bit of money there. He's worth $30 million worth of Zerebro. But overall, these couple whales indeed could affect the price negatively, but they are allowing the price to pump. We can just check when this guy sold Zerebro last. And if we don't see anything, this could be a sign that we are still fine. But once he starts selling, that might be an exit sign. Okay, let's check out this wallet real quick, just to see what's going on. Yeah, my computer's a little slow. I do apologize for this. I'm gonna try to do here. Yeah, it's taking a really long time. My apologies. There we go. There we go. Finally, we're gonna get the analysis of this wallet. Oh wow. Why does it say he has a bunch of Zerebro and here clearly he doesn't? Yeah, he owns no Zerebro. This guy sold out. Okay, so that's actually very interesting. I have to cut that actually. Why is this saying he has so much Zerebro when he doesn't? Okay. So he must have sold it all. Okay, so this guy is officially no risk. You know, we can just do Zerebro there. See if we check token extension is false. I mean, the reality is, you know, there's still good volume. We can check the transactions. Let's see holder count. How many holders are there? Yeah, okay, this guy owns 4%. Okay, this is a more accurate thing. This looks like clearly a clear 40 million, meaning some kind of dev wallet or some kind of reserve wallet going on here. This guy's probably the biggest owner with 8 million. Okay, so that's good to know. Soul Sniffer is not always accurate, actually. This is really important. Soul Scanner cannot lie. Soul Scan, I mean, it's going to be more accurate here. So just follow Soul Scan, basically. As you can see, yes, a few people own a bunch of tokens, but overall, there is a healthy distribution. It is a pumped out fund token, so you know everyone had the opportunity to get in at the same time. They could get usually more fairly distributed than many projects, especially when it's worth so much, because People get greedy, they'll sell out when they have like, 2-3%, and now we're here. So now the main question is, where does Zerebro go from here? That's always the biggest question. Is there room to grow? Now, if we just look at the volume on its own, I mean, the volume really picked up, right? If we can sustain, okay, why is it so much lower there? See, all of a sudden, it's back down to 30 million. If we can get back to this $200 million volume like here and not drop back down to 30 million, then yes, Zerebro has a long way to go, and it could be another $1 billion AI agent / meme coin situation. Now, if it does keep this low volume, it might be good to stay away from it. The run already happened. I mean, let's be real. You could have bought this at under a penny. It's at 38 cents. I mean, we're talking, some people are on this like with 40, 50x, You could have made a 40, 50x. I mean, you just could have. If you started early enough. Again, it's always the toughest part. It's having that conviction early on, because you don't know what could happen. A lot of things could go wrong, but you got to take the risk. You got to heavily manage it, because it is meme coins. Meme coins have to be heavily managed. Everything could drop in a second. But we checked the distribution, we checked the price activity, we checked the community, and overall it looks like a healthy project that keeps on creating content. And that's very important. It's not over, basically. There's clearly a collection of these Zereborns that have value. You can use Zerebro tokens to talk to different parts of the website. It's only 30 Zerebro, but it's still something. People still pay for that, right? For the ASCII generator. You can check the proof of consciousness. It's very innovative, this project, and therefore there's a high chance that this project can see traction. Now, of course, as we saw the price action, let's wait for this to drop a bit, maybe at like 20 cents, or maybe even 10 cents. Buying in now when it's already so high might not be the best thing, but if we can find a good entry, yeah, I mean, this is a 2x coin. I mean, the reality is that most meme coins, you find a good entry, and that like the community's here to stay. It's not just like a rug pull or it's gone. There's some cult following behind it, and here there clearly is with the NFTs doing great. Then yeah, there's going to be eyes on it. It's going to increase the value, but you always want a good deal. So just find a good entry on this. Who knows where it is? But that would be my advice for this one. Anyways, this was Rex. I just presented to you Zerebro. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.